creator of Grids, the Grassroots Information Design Studio, which is here in Louisville. We do design work. And I'm also the creator of an audio blog called Designing from the Margins. All in all, I'm here tonight to activate you. Don't be afraid. Tonight we're going to feed our freedom. And we're going to do that by loving and appreciating our diversity, by letting our grace guide us through recognizing and resolving our community's problems, and by collectively building pathways for more minds to join our community's think tanks. That's a lot, but we're going to do it. So remember, diversity, recognizing and resolving, and pathways. Let's just jump in. When there is diversity amongst our leaders, our citizens, our designers, we gain new and extraordinary ideas and skill sets. We create a cultural shift that gives everyone in this room and beyond license to have a meaningful influence on the decisions being made around us. When we have diversity amongst our policy and media makers, we grow our opportunities by expanding our workforce and merging segregated areas, markets, and fields. When we have diversity in positions of consequence, we have the fantastic wealth of individual experiences to learn from and to use to build a better system with services and practices that reach root causes and that heal our most vulnerable populations. We live together in a very visual world, and we all know what power visuals have in our society. The current state of the professional design industry is that it's 83% white. That means 8 out of 10 designers today are Caucasian. With that kind of ratio, it's not hard to see why there is so much homogeny or sameness in mass media. And it's not hard to see why blunders and insensitivity and implicit bias are so prevalent in the field. Talking about race in media and design is hard, because you can't talk about race without a degree of pain. There's pain in the act of recognizing one's own privilege, and there's pain in the act of defending your right to talk about disparities, inequities, and stuff that's just plain messed up. Allies, what it means to gracefully navigate that pain means meeting people where they are, while accepting and processing your own pain. To move forward, we must meet people in their passion, in their confusion, in their hurt, and in their unrest. The first constructive way to develop that grace is by becoming a conscious observer of the world around you. And I mean the whole world around you. For example, we all know that design is power. Design has the power to influence and revitalize, to create and define narratives, to give authority and credibility, to shape public perceptions, and it has the power to break down or dismantle. We all know this. But we're not all conscious of how those powers of design are being applied in the gentrification of our neighborhoods, in the discriminatory practices of product design, in the exclusionary expenses of entering design institutions, in the racist stereotypes proliferated on television and in video games, and so on. Y'all know the list. But there's hope. There are so many ways that all of us here tonight can build pathways for diversity in mass media and design. But it's going to take all of us. We the viewers, we the product users, we the designers, and especially we the clients who are seeking design services. To eliminate apathetic and discriminative media, we each can hold the design industry to a higher standard. Viewers and consumers can hold the industry to a higher standard by telling them not to subscribe to insensitive or exclusionary media, merchandises, or venues. Clients can choose to work with design agencies that have clear and authentic diversity and inclusion policies. If you've contracted with a large agency for an extended period of time and you've never seen a person of color, pause and ask why. And as designers, we can not only use our unrest to model to the world what we'd like to see, but we can also connect with, empower, and be inspired by other diverse designers around us. designers working from the margins in society, designers working from the margins in the design industry. My unrest provoked me to create my audio blog. Through this media, I talk about subjects like social practice design, the citizen designer, art for combat, and creative unrest. I break down dissertations and articles about the Black aesthetic, brand issues with the Black Lives Matter movement, TED Talks from social practice entrepreneurs, and so much more. I want to share this with you, this experience, this feeling that feeds my work and my hope in the world. So right now, I invite all of you to explore this wonderful pool of thought, voice, and feeling. With Grace, we will talk about how vulnerable populations are impacted by design decisions daily. We will hear inspiring manifestos from rising marginalized designers. And we will learn about our collective history together. All in all, I'm Jessica Bellamy, and I'm designing from the margins. So you can check that out at gridsconnect.me. That's the website.